About 3 seconds. 2, 1.
Hello, everybody. Before you do anything else, hit like and subscribe. My videographer told me to tell you that. So, hi guys, we're here in Payson at the Payson Dog, and today we're going to make a enchilada a little bit different. We've got some meat here that we have fried up already. It is about a pound of hamburger, about a pound of hot bulk sausage. We've got some onions, some olives, some mushrooms, and some jalapeno to add a little bit of heat to it. And then we've got our cheese. And so what we're going to do is we're going to just take and pour 1 can of enchilada sauce. I'm just going to coat that all in the bottom. Some extra goodness. So that's ready. So now we can start taking our tortillas. And we've already cleaned the top of our box here. And make it real easy to prepare this. You can make your meat stuff ahead of time and set it in the ice chest or in the refrigerator, and they're all set to go. So we'll take our first tortilla, just put a little batch of that on there. Add a little bit of cheese and roll that up. And you could roll it up and leave the ends open, or however you decide to do them. That's your personal choice. And then just start stacking them in there one by one. We've done this dog up here for probably, I think this is the 22nd year. And we just have a lot of fun bringing everybody out on Memorial Day weekend up here at this park. And just having a lot of fun. Everybody bring their Dutch ovens and do kind of like a potluck affair. We don't tell anybody what to make. They just make whatever they want. If they want to do one dish, they want to do 3 dishes, they can do whatever they want. And we have a lot of fun. We have a lot of people in the park already that are asking, what are you guys doing? And so it's kind of fun to do this and teach people about how to do Dutch oven cooking and how simple it is. And just, it's kind of fun bringing families together. We've got a softball tournament that's going on here in the park. And so got a few people in here. And right next door is a skate park. So the kids are over there skating in there and kind of wondering what we're doing over here. And when it starts to really smell good, after the cooks and everybody have eaten, then usually we gather them together and tell them, hey, come on over here. And we let them have all our leftovers. And so they really enjoy that. And I think some of these kids, the local kids, they know that we come out here every year to do this. And so they kind of hang around real close about 5:30 as we start serving at 5 o'clock. And about 5:30 is when we gather them up and say, hey, we've had as much as we can eat. So you guys come finish it off. And you'll notice that I'm not setting them all the way down in there. I'm kind of putting them on their side at an angle so we can squeeze more in there. That way we've got more people that we can feed out of this one 12-inch Dutch oven. And we're going to bake these at about 350 degrees. And what's nice about this one is once you get it prepared, you can let it cook, and then you can just leave it on the coals for a little bit to keep it warm if you need to wait for other people. So that's kind of our goal today of what we're doing here. And I guess you could probably stack some of these on top of each other, but I think we're going to try and make everything fit best we can without doing that, but we'll see how it goes. I think I only got room for a couple more on the sides. So and if you wanted to put a little extra stuff in here, you can put some hot sauce. You could take and use some, instead of the hamburger meat, you could say with just hot bulk sausage. You could put some chorizo in there. All kinds of different things that you could add to that. So, Michael, it looks like we're going to have room for one more on the side, and then we might have to stack a couple to finish all this off, but that's fine.
That sounds good to me.
That's more for you and I to eat. Sometimes we get a few people out here that we've cooked and we've had so many people come to eat that there's not enough food for everybody. The cooks don't get to eat at the end. So it's a little loud out here, but not as loud as it was when we went to the shooting range, was it?
It's much quieter out here on that shooting range.
Yeah, that was pretty noisy that day. So, okay. And we got those ones full. I think we got maybe enough for one more. Hey, look at that. Perfect. We'll make that one the long way. Don't want any of that goodness going to waste, so we're going to get it all out of there. You could probably let one of those dogs come over here and lick that out, Michael. Get it cleaned out, yeah. Well, we do call this a dog, but it stands for Dutch Oven Gathering. So we got some folks from southern Arizona here. We got a lot of from Phoenix. We got some from up here locally. So that first one's going to be an extra big bite. So I think we're going to put that one over there more to that side. And now we've finished off our stuff. And you see how quickly this comes together. Now we're just going to take our other can of green enchilada sauce. And you could do this with red if that's your preference of taste. And we're just going to drizzle that over the top of all this. And extra gooey goodness. And I probably should have shook this can up first before we opened it so that we got all the extra. Seems like some of the spice is always set in the bottom, but okay. So that does our thing. We'll put our lid on it and then we'll put this on about 350 degrees, which will be 15 coals on the top. And being we're in a little higher elevation and a little windy today, we've got a truck we're using as a windbreak. But I think what we'll do is maybe put 16 on the top and still do 9 or 10 on the bottom. And that'll give us our 350 degrees. And we'll probably bake this for about a half an hour and it'll be good to go. And then if we're done early, then we'll just leave a little bit of heat on the bottom to keep it warm. Pull all the coals off the top and we're good. Like and subscribe. We'll see you soon. Okay, we're back and food is smelling really good. It's almost 5 o'clock. It's time to eat. So we're going to take everything and take it over with everybody else on the tables. But we're going to unveil ours here first. So here's our burritos that we've had going for a while. Our enchiladas, sorry. And that big one there is starting to come undone. But I'm telling you, that looks really, really good. Nice and juicy. And I'm probably tearing it apart, but you know, that's okay. It's coming undone. So this might be one of those where you just kind of take a spoonful of it and throw it on your plate. And got a lot of juice in there. We might do it a little bit less enchilada sauce the next time. But the flavors are still there. And that's the goodness. Give me that fork. Thank you. That sounded a little demanding, didn't it? Well, we just had the umpires come by that are doing this softball tournament out here, and they had a game to go to, but we went ahead and gave them a spoonful of shrimp jambalaya, and that's going to sit with them all through that game. We're going to have fun with that. Oh, that's good flavor. Okay, guys, you don't know what you're missing. Talking with my mouth full. I'm going to enjoy this. We're going to unveil our shrimp jambalaya and take it over there. And Michael's going to take a nice view of all the different dishes that everybody's been preparing over there. So hit like and subscribe. Tell your friends about us. You know, we'd like to get some more people over here and following us, and we enjoy your comments. So put some comments down there, whether you liked it, whether you tried it, whether you want to do something different to it. And we'd like to hear what you got to say. So give us some feedback. Have a great day. Happy Memorial Day to all our veterans.